And a warm welcome to our viewers who are joining us for round one of the 17 and under division here, hotly contested between the ACT and our reigning premiers Victoria. We are here live at day one of the AMNA Championships from the State Netball Hockey Centre in beautiful Melbourne. In commentary, I'm Renee Pickering from the ACT, and joining me is Ben Morgan from Victoria. Welcome, Ben.
Hi, Renee. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. This for both teams will be round one of the tournament. We can see them now going to the umpires, getting ready to take the court. Ben, you were a part of this team last year. Tell us what we will see.
So this team is a lot of debutants. We've only got one returning player, Harrison Hand. He's their captain. A few of them were training partners, so some of them do have that nationals training experience, but for a lot of them, this is their first game for Victoria, so I think there'll be a lot of nerves coming into this.
That is so exciting. And look down the other end of the court in the royal blue, we see the ACT team. They have about 10 athletes returning from last year's squad, and I expect we're going to see a slightly different outcome to what we would have seen 12 months ago, Ben. And the crowd is getting ready to go. We're here today thanks to a number of sponsors. Huge thank you to Time Umpire as well as Strapdoor, TLC and the Victorian Government. We're very, very lucky here in men's netball land to have such generous sponsors that help us run these national tournaments.
All right, 30 seconds until we get going here.
Lovely. Ben, do you want to give us a lineup for Victoria?
So starting at goal shooter, we have Thomas Lane. Goal attack, Harrison Hand. Wing attack, Frederick Somalis. Centre, Lawson McLeish. Wing defence, Finn McLeod. Goal defence, Caleb Bamford. And goalkeeper, Finn Dawson.
Thank you, Ben. I think the noise you are hearing in the background there is the old Griff clap. It's going 8 years strong, and they've even inherited a drum. Ball in hand with the Victorians. For Team ACT, we have Bugden in goal shooter. In goal attack, Ashton Paul. Wing attack, Dylan Bryant. Centre, Jake Handel. Wing defence, Luke Frakes. Goal defence, Finn Riley. Goalkeeper, Heath Butler. And on the bench, Angus Clark, Banjo Willison, Harrison Orton, Oscar De La Rosa. Ball in the hand of Frakes. Over to Riley. ACT being really patient here through the mid-court. Lots of vocals coming from both benches early. Handle with speed to burn. And ball goes long range to Ashton Paul. Bryant pulls it in. Ball goes high, not to be. Victoria will take the turnover, hands in the ball of McLeod. Beautiful outlet pass onto the sideline. Tell me, Ben, what position do you play when you normally take the court?
Well, for this team, I was a goal defence primarily, but I've moved more into that mid-court position.
You lucky duck.
Big fall from Riley.
The best of us land in the mid-court, don't you worry? And we see Victoria put one on the board. Riley will take the ball down to the transverse line, gives it to Handel. And long range to Paul, who look high. Bugden in the air.
Good read from Mountford, but that's one on the board for ACT.
Scores level. McLeish will drive through strong second phase down deep. And a turnover with Bryant. Riley and Frakes will take their time here. Bryant lets it go. Handel finds circle edge. And couldn't quite pull that one in. Victoria would be really happy to see that defensive pressure. Mountford can't get through the body of Paul. He'll go again. McLeod on the transverse line. We love to see a wing defence, goal defence transition all the way through.
Lane and Hand sorting themselves out. Lane's got it. Just rims out.
Not
and
to
be.
Contact. That was a fabulous effort from the shooter.
Big dive from McLeish. Out of court though.
And an offensive, a defensive contact, but an offensive contact in transition. Ball goes in really quickly to Hand. He'll finish that one. Commentator's curse.
Bounces out again. Unlucky from these Victorian shooters. Good ball movement from ACT here. Struggling to get it into the midcourt.
Victoria just putting on a really nice man-on-man. Victoria's definitely known for their defensive structures. Keeping it simple early today. Bryant finds the top of the circle. Paul lets it go quickly. Bugden in the air. Bugden puts it down. He nerves early in game one. ACT loves to see it from the sideline.
Blue.
They're a very passionate squad, the old Griffins.
Backdoor pass to Riley.
Bryant up nice and high. Dylan Bryant in that wing attack bid. Australian squad athlete last year. Really agile player and only 14 years old at this year's tournament. Definitely someone to watch.
Victoria taking their time. Samalis with the offensive contact.
Unlucky there. You could see he really did try and get around the body. Unfortunately, collected breaks on the way through. Riley's
all over this court trying to get that ball down. Every second ball.
Bugden out high.
Look from Dawson.
Goes offside. McLeish really consistent so far. Just working the ball down nice and quietly, doing his job.
Tall defense from Butler, but Lane's got it in.
Lane is incredibly tall for a 17-year-old. I assume he might even be a little bit younger, given it's his first year in this division. And again, ball in the hands of Lane. He'll step in. Victorian bench loves what they're seeing. Bryant, handle, nice and quick, finds circle edge. Ball goes high.
Tall one, knocked out of the circle. Quick pass.
Very clever netball.
Great shot. Goal for goal right now. Both teams holding their own.
Frank's
risky
just getting
pass to
small.
Sumalis.
Yeah. We're only 6 minutes into this game.
Long shot from Lane, and it's good. Back to ACT for the centre pass. Great movement to get it to the circle's edge. Tall hold from Bugden. Quick
Doesn't
tap
like
and the
it.
Clouds pulled it up.
Oh, we got a ball on court. We got a little bit happening. Victoria just being really patient. Bringing it back into that centre channel. Lovely transition from McLeod. And Frakes
Big
absolutely rips that ball through. Bryant, Frakes. Handle finding circle edge really easily today. And the ball goes high.
He's good with that hold, isn't he?
Very. ACT will even the score. For place 4, 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go.
Long
Frakes.
pass from Hand. Couldn't quite get to Lane. Butler's got it on the side. Good
Riley
pull in
will
from Riley.
collect. What are you seeing here so far, Ben? Is there anything the Victorians are doing that you're particularly liking?
Their full court defensive pressure I'm really liking. They've got really tough man-on-man. That feed into the circle is working quite well for them.
The very patient brand of netball we've come to know and love from Victoria.
On the other side, though, ACT, they've got a great feed into their attacking third. They're getting to circle edge really easily.
And as we say that, they did not get to circle edge.
Jinxed it.
It's always the way. Some really great work happening out the front here between our centre winger combination for Victoria. So much patience. And Victoria takes the lead by 2. Ball high.
Oh,
He definitely tried there. He looked down. Can I stay in? Ball, Paul. Bryant, circle edge. Really well contested there by Dawson.
just off. Good tap out from Dawson.
Handel found himself off circle edge, very quickly works back on. Paul really eager to get rid of that ball.
Bit rushed in there from Bugden. Pulled up the stepping call.
Victoria on the move. Can ACT slow them down? Breaks. He is all over everything today. Ball goes high. Riley's up. Not to be. Picked up by McLeish.
Held ball. Credit to the defence from ACT. Hand with the range.
Both coaches yelling, Victoria saying stay up high, ACT saying get down court. And umpires doing a really good job to stay in control of this game. It'd be remiss of me not to mention our fabulous Team White. Today we're lucky enough to have Alison Arthur and Chloe Walker on the court umpiring, with the very experienced Trent Rawlings sitting here on the bench ready to go. Handle, balks, shifts the defenders. Paul has a go himself too. He'll finish that. Victoria by 1, 4.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Paul will send it back. Handle will roll, not quite to circle edge. He'll reset. Victoria doing an exceptional defensive job here. You can see ACT really not quite sure of where the next phase is going to go. Ball goes high. Bugden really reliable at the post. And he will level the score 6-all. Lovely second and third phase. Love a wing attack that will just take control of a transition. Bit of confusion there. Lane will finish that comfortably from mid-range. Beautiful shot technique. McLeish dropping back, seeing if he can have a crack at Bryant.
Good
Successfully
reach from
disrupts
hand.
that.
Picked up by Dawson.
Beautiful defensive effort from Victoria. Hand throws his hands up. He said that was mine. Ball goes long. Bugden out wide. Bryant doing a really good job of protecting space on circle edge. Almost tipped. ACT just rushing here a little bit in the attacking end. I think Coach Rhea Austin will have a chat to them at quarter time and say, fellas, take a breath. We're in control. McLeish over to Mountford. Ball into lane. Says too far. I'd say that's his range. Lovely finish.
Good. 2.5 minutes left. The ACT bench is up and they're ready to go. They want to get on this court.
Yeah, I'd say, Ben, most athletes are pretty keen to hit the court by the second quarter on day one of the tournament. Work out some of those nerves. And finished again by Lane. He's been fabulous this first quarter. Really steady set of hands. Victoria's first base defense, really nice.
Victorian coach Sarah Hogan on the bench being very vocal. She's been in this exact position before. She knows what she wants them to do.
Really mature decision there from Bryant. Fakes the ball, find the backspace, cool. Incredible hops from the young athlete. He'll finish that. The ACT crowd loves to see it. Victoria by 2, 1 minute to go. McLeish signals from the top of the circle, doesn't need him. Handel finish that. ACT just starting to slow down a little bit. They've worked out some of those first quarter jitters. A little bit of patience here will go a long way. Bryant, lovely triangle play, finds the top of the circle. Beautifully contested ball there. All players fighting for ideal positioning. Bugden, lovely hands, ball back to Paul.
"30 seconds. We'll see if Victoria can get one more goal on this board." Beautiful intercept.
Riley intercepted back by Mountford. Says, anything you can do, I can do better. Hand just looks so calm and in control of that attacking line. You can absolutely
Just
see that he's been here
out.
before.
Great pickup by Frakes.
Unfortunately, a stepping call.
And that's the quarter. 10-8, Victoria's way.
Ben, tell me, what do you make of that first couple of minutes of the game?
I have to say it was very impressive from ACT. They look like a very good side. They're very competitive. I think their nerves are getting the better of them. They just need to slow it down, be a bit more patient, especially on those feeds into the circle. On the Victorian side, their defensive pressure is great if they can keep that up for the whole game.
Incredibly happy with where they're at.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress.
And we are back. Game 1 of the AMNA Championships in the under-17 division. We are here with the ACT versus reigning champions Victoria. Victoria currently sitting in a mildly comfortable lead of 2 goals. But I think, Ben, as we were chatting about there in the break, a very surprising first quarter and something that we'd love to see from the Griffins.
Yeah. much better competitive pressure. Oh,
Speaking of. Alrighty, do we have any changes here from the Victorian team that you can see?
No, I think Sarah's stuck with her original lineup. I think they're going to let it play out, see if we can find a rhythm.
And for the ACT, we see Willison come onto court in that wing defence position, pushing Riley into goal defence as he takes an intercept while we're talking about him. And Luke Frakes comes out from goal defence into centre. Really versatile athlete. Riley finds Frakes down on the transverse line. Pull goes high. Frakes in the pocket. And Bugden with the hand in the air.
Good pick up by Dawson.
The Victorians making a really conscious effort to box out.
Hospital pass from McLeod. He knew he was going to step. Good pick up from Samalis. ACT is looking a lot calmer in this quarter than they were in the first.
And Hand will finish it. Ball to Frakes. Hard second phase. Riley, ball in hand on the transverse.
Bryant holding his own against that contact from McLeod.
And a very quick pass. Called to Bugden. Mountford has a crack at it. Really nice elevation. But Bugden will finish from that range.
Paul and Bugden seem to be working very well together, Renee. They know each other well. They know how each other plays.
And they've definitely been training hard back home. Not longer than the Victorians, though. You guys trial quite early and get training from about September, October, I hear.
Yes,
so
that's right.
Very long pre-season for the Victorians. Hand with the ball high. Very casually, we'll just flick that into the backspace for Wayne. Bryant just having a little bit of trouble coming off the line there. Victoria doing a really good job of slowing down second phase. I know Coach Sarah Hogan was talking to the athletes about that at quarter time. Bugden. And Victoria leading the ACT by 1 goal. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. McLeish finds circle edge really nicely. In the hands of Willison. Butler. Victoria doing a really good job. Adding pressure. Wearing these Griffins down step by step.
Mistake
Riley.
there from Dawson drew him out. Bugden was alone in the circle for the easy look in.
Must say, Ben, I don't think there's too many coaches that would congratulate a goal defence for sending the ball from about halfway into a shooter, but Bugden was home alone and Riley saw it. Lovely ball by Paul.
And behind the play here, we've got a change. Fred Samalis coming on for Jimmy Russell-Atai.
Samalis has done a fabulous job over this first 19 minutes. Really consistent in wing attack.
He's someone who's improved big time from his training partner role for this team last year. Really stepped into a senior leadership position.
It's fabulous to see our athletes that start as training partners progressing through pathways. Such an important part of their netball journey.
Umpires calling time. Some sweat on the court.
And we'll see the white towel that's come out of this year's tournament pack, courtesy of our sponsors, being used there on court to wipe up some sweat. The athletes will all just take a breath. Scores are tied, 13-all. Bryant, nice and calm.
Big look from McLeish.
McLeish read that like a book. Great take by Hand. Disrupted by Butler. Outside arm.
Right idea. Just needed to get there a little bit earlier. The margin still close. 14-13 Victoria away. ACT is really holding their own in this defensive end, slowing down the Victorian attack. Rims out by Hand.
Butler on the tips of his fingers. Can't pull it in.
Quick out to Russell Atai. And good from Hand on the second try.
Riley really calming present. Frakes finds Bryant. Bugden, Hand in the air. Doesn't take too long. Paul and Bugden have the most beautiful connection. You can see there's a lot of trust in that combination. Paul is happy to just turn, release, and the ball will go where it needs to. Riley.
Great eyes to the ball. Got the turnaround to reach up.
Willison will collect.
And the replay ball.
Oh, McLeish. Such beautiful opening speed from the centre. Doesn't take him too long to get away from his opposition. Really good circle edge awareness. Riley on one foot. Lucky to get a little obstruction call there. I think he was heading towards a step. Riley, again, such a ball carrier for this defensive unit. He'll work his way down court, slowly and steady, unfortunately not today. Riley!
But he's still there and gets the contact called on Tom Lane.
I feel like all I've said is one name for the last 5 minutes, Ben.
He's everywhere on this
Exceptional
court.
work from the goal defence. Breaks, nice and calm. Dawson. Almost committing to the contest, didn't. Finds himself out of play. Bugden from mid-range. Paul says, I'll take that, thank you. And finish.
Bugden's holds against Mountford down there, really holding down the shooting end.
Yes, he's the most relaxed goal shooter I've ever seen in my playing years. Punch drive, straight up the middle. Frakes, circle edge.
Pull baseline drive. Quick look into Bugden.
Beautiful draw from Paul. He went wide, took the goal defence with him, opened up Bugden right at the post.
Great chemistry.
Textbook netball, and such a lovely thing to see from such a young division here at the AMLA Championships. Lane comes out. Butler having a go.
Tracking that ball, and Riley with the high flying tap.
Finn Riley.
Long pass from Butler. Couldn't quite hit the target. Picked up by Mountford. But again, Paul's gotten the tap. It's down back into Bugden in the attacking ends.
We have an almighty game of ping pong on our hands, Ben. One lovely intercept at one end, straight down to the other. Ashton Paul. That is some experienced netball from such a young athlete. Beautiful. Finishes it off. High fives his goal shooter. Victorian defenders, just a little bit of comms between the two of them at the moment.
Yeah, I would like to see them talk a bit more as we see another great Bugden draw. I really want to see Mountford and Dawson talk to each other a little bit more, figure out where each other are, and just keep their eyes up, looking for those high balls that Paul and Bugden are so great at.
Definitely. I think we'd want to see them getting a little bit less drawn into those balks. And perhaps just work a little bit harder on that one-on-one on the post. But in saying that, Bugden, very clever athlete. He knows exactly how to get his defender. away from his body. Ball goes long into the pocket. Pulled in, unlucky.
Holds, but it's a step. Tom Lane, long arms, gets the tap, but it's still picked up by Frakes. A lot of give and go plays here from ACT. Everyone's involved to get it down this court.
I think there might have been an offside call there, possibly. McLeod sends it back. And we see Samalas just chucking a patch on here, having a little bit of a chat to the coach. Be good to see him re-enter court. And Lane
Easy shot.
went a little bit quiet this last 5 minutes. I know if I were a Victorian feeder, I would be looking to hit the circle edge and get that ball in his hot hands. Mountford sends it long. Punch drive hand. McLeish finds the circle edge. He's been doing that all day.
Couldn't
not
quite
today.
complete that pass. Knocked out. McLeish is off for Samalas. He's back on. And he's straight to that circle edge, really setting up his position.
Smarla's probably just offering a calmer style of netball. Although I was definitely enjoying the speed and athleticism of McLeish. ACT leading by 1. 3 minutes to go in this second quarter.
Confusion over the centre pass here. Back to Victoria. Chance to tie it up here.
Frakes and Riley absolutely smothering second phase. Willison sees it just too late, goes with the inside arm. Hand not from that range, but he'll find the baseline. Really clever movement. And we see Meldrum chucking on the goal attack bib here, waiting to come on the court. ACT on the move.
Very quick on the recovery. And here's Meldrum coming on for Harrison Hand, making his Nationals debut.
Yes, there's probably a few too many debuts to even call out one by one on this court here today, Ben, but congratulations to all athletes taking part in their first AMNA Championships. Bugden.
Too easy for him.
Bryant and McLeod having a really great battle in that wing attack, wing defence positions.
Samalas with the look, couldn't quite get the height. Bugden, easy pop. That's well in range for him. Easy.
Unlucky. Nervous step. We all get to make one mistake in our first few minutes on court. That's the rules. I'm sure he'll settle into this quarter. Ball goes long.
Long arms from Dawson, knocks it out of court.
Bryant and Paul. Good channel awareness from the ACT Griffins. Bryant at the top of the circle, not needed. There he is. Paul backs himself for the mid-range shot. ACT takes the lead by 4 goals. Ball high into the pocket. Bryant finds the circle edge. Paul. Little Brody Roberts. See you Sunday afternoon. Lovely. Beautiful change of direction. And Victoria will take the ball in the hands of Samalas. Baseline. Meldrum. And Lane at the post. Meldrum's movement has been really beautiful since he's entered the court, opening things up, particularly that backspace for Lane.
Bit of a drop ball there from Frakes.
Coach Rhea Austin yells no goal. 8 seconds to go. Ball goes high. And could not be pulled in. ACT is very happy with that outcome. And they will take a 4-goal lead going into halftime. What a fabulous game of netball we've got on our hands, Ben. Any thoughts before we head into our halftime break?
Well, I can see the ACT crowd was very happy with that end result. Very different ACT side in that quarter there. They were a lot calmer. They knew their patterns well. And that shooting circle is going to be very tough for Victoria to figure out. That Bugden and Poole connection is very strong.
It is very strong. If you were the coach of the Victorian side, any advice you'd be giving to your athletes at the moment?
I'd probably tell them to trust their training. They know what they need to do. It's just about the execution, and obviously the defensive pressure is working very well for them. So really emphasising that, making sure that they can get that right so that they can focus on those feeds into the circle.
Yeah, what we do know of our Victorian sides is they're very clinical and they're very consistent. So I think what's going to be interesting is what happens over this next 30 minutes of netball. Can ACT maintain their momentum heading into this second half, or will Victoria do what Victoria does best? Let's wait and see. We'll see you after halftime. And we are back. Thanks to our viewers for joining us. This is round 1 of the AMNA Championship. We're here watching the ACT take on Victoria in the 17 and under division. Currently ACT leading by 4 goals heading into this second half of netball. Just a reminder that this year all games are live streamed across the AMNA Championships, courtesy of Victoria, and hopefully all games will be commentated. There are a number of scam pages across social media, so please be mindful of those. Anyone asking for your credit card details, it is definitely not real. All games 100% free. A couple of changes to the ACT team. We see Harry Horton take the court in that goalkeeper bib. He's doing a little dance down on the baseline, getting himself ready. Finn Riley stays in goal defence. Luke Frakes back into wing defence. Jake Handel returning to court. He was getting a little bit of directive from coach Ria Austin. And we see an unchanged wing attack, goal attack lineup, but a brand new goal shooter at the post. Handel. Lucky to maintain that ball there. Any changes from Victoria here, Ben?
A few, Renee. We've got Harrison Hand bringing the goal shooter, William Meldrum in the goal attack, Jimmy Russell-Atai in the wing attack, Frederick Samalas in centre, Finn McLeod in wing defence, Caleb Mountford in goal defence, and Edward Sexton in goalkeeper.
Sexton enters the court and pulls off a beautiful aerial intercept within the first 10 seconds. Hopefully some more of that to see. Handle to Paul. Deep in the pocket. De La Rosa just not quite ready for that feed yet. He'll throw a hand. Finds the post. Athletes are amped here on court 2 of the AMNA Championships. Samalas finds second phase. Almost at circle edge. He'll work his way on. And a really good decision there. Always very tempting to throw that backspace ball to a shooter running the baseline. Meldrum gets a goal. That'll settle the nerves. Bryant, nice and patient. Samalas just stopping that ball. Ball goes high though.
Ooh.
Handle, very clever. Paul looks to feed off to De La Rosa. Has a crack. Not to be. And Sexton again. Bryant finds himself in the pocket. Home alone, ball straight into Paul, who'll finish this time.
Beautiful swing from De La Rosa. He's very happy with that.
Russell-Atai, nice and calm, provides another option. Riley.
Big arms, unlucky with the step call.
Really long arms, very deceptive athlete as he takes another one. Oh, Bryant almost got a replay ball there. I think he was a bit lucky. McLeish has a wing defence patch on. He'll come on shortly. Paul doesn't like the attention. Takes a big breath.
Easy score for him. Back to ACT. They're up by 5 and they've got the ball again.
Bryant.
Easy pass into De La Rosa. Just off. Teddy Sexton picking up the rebound.
Sexton has been great so far. Hand, long, comes out of the circle. Samalas finds Meldrum. And a lovely finish. McLeod takes a well-deserved break. Meldrum again. He's definitely found his groove. Mountford and Samalas just trying to create a little bit of a box off that centre pass. Creates enough pressure. They love to see it. McLeish Really patient on transition. Ball is swinging. Victoria really using the width of the whole court. Meldrum steps on. Ball at the post to hand. I don't know about you, Ben, but it really feels like Victoria has reclaimed this momentum in the last couple of minutes.
Whatever Sarah said to them at that half break, it seems to have worked. They know what they're doing. They're slowly bringing it back. ACT's holding on, though.
And this is definitely the poise that we've come to know from the Victorians. Meldrum.
Just off there, but he catches his own rebounds. I've seen Meldrum in training. He's very adept at getting his own rebounds. Always chasing that ball. McLeish, beautiful intercept. Just taps it in.
Handle center channel.
Samalas with the tall 3 feet.
Mountford. Samalas into hand. Into the pocket, opens up Meldrum on the baseline, doesn't like it.
Another baseline drive there. Meldrum, easy pop in.
Victoria is on a little bit of a run here. Scores are now even. Mountford goes high. Back to the transverse line. Willison for the ACT has the wing defence patch on, standing in the box, ready to retake the court.
Victoria are hitting this attacking circle a lot better in this quarter. Getting the prime position. McLeish in the wing defence taps it. Still picked up by ACT. Meldrum with the tall hands getting that tap, picking it up. Long pass into Samalas. He picks that one up. Tall lob. And Meldrum gets it.
Harry Orton with the really long arms. Meldrum with the beautiful high shot technique. Won't faze him for a minute. Riley tries to have a go. Says sorry on the way through. Really clever pass from Meldrum to hand. And we'll see Luke Frakes putting on a center pack, standing in the box. Frakes is a really important athlete for this team. He provides them with a sense of calm. Good to see him re-entering during a period where Victoria has well and truly stolen the momentum.
Good look from Sexton.
De La Rosa confident. Mid-range shot from the tall. Mountford. Samalas goes to step on, hits the hands of Frakes. Tell me, Ben, is there anyone in this court that you're particularly impressed with so far? If you were one of the Oz selectors, who would you be looking at?
I think personally, Harrison Hand down in that goal shooter bib, his movement has been great. He's played 2 different positions so far. His stretch is great. He's their captain, of course, so his on-court direction is amazing. Mild step from Samalas there. He's not happy with the call.
De La Rosa goes high.
Takes his time with the shot, and it's good for the second time.
Not an easy rebound over the very long arms of Sexton. So very impressive from the young goal shooter.
McLeish with the arm around.
ACT
Samalas
just
tap.
getting a little bit frantic here. Not to be unexpected.
Losing their patience that little bit more. Causing him to make a few mistakes. Not hard to bring it back, though. They can do it.
Bryant, really great contest.
McLeish open. Poole has a go.
Willison.
Lots of players hitting the deck here.
Good to see some camaraderie between the athletes. Willison found the floor and Russell Atai turned around and said, "Hey mate, you all good?" Made sure he got him up before they went on with play. Good to see that at the end of the day, netball is the winner. Lovely feed. And just really showcasing his professionalism and leadership here today.
As we turn to the Victorian defensive end, we see Zelensky coming in from Mountford.
Bryant. Straight back to De La Rosa.
Doesn't want that distance. Sexton goes for the dive. Couldn't quite get there. Good touch from Zelensky.
Rejected. Welcome to the court. ACT finishes. Vic leading by 2. 30 plays 28. A lot of noise coming from the ACT bench. Willing their defenders to get up.
Great pass from Russell Atai into Meldrum. Gives them the easy shot right under the post.
Frakes. ACT just getting a little bit congested here. Willison will go back. Very clever. Bryant finds the air. Ball goes high. Lovely vision from Bryant. And the second rejection. His elevation is pretty exceptional.
Victorian bench is loving Zelensky's touches there.
Riley. He responds.
Riley is definitely a front runner for man of the match for me. His impact has been amazing for ACT. Frakes would be the next one up.
Maybe Frakes heard you talking about his best friend and Finn Riley.
Wants to be included.
He says that MVP's mine. Thank you very much. De La Rosa. Ball off his hand.
Victorian setting up there. Pass in.
Bryant gets a tip.
Good touch. Out of court. McLeish will take it.
Smarless, really calm. Very consistent. Meldrum turned around, thought Smarless would still be there. Lovely feed.
Good arm from Butler, knocking that one out of play.
It's been a really clean contest today, Ben. Butler. Victoria throwing everything they have at it. 3 people chasing that one tip.
Smarless brought it back in. Meldrum has the shot. He scored it. Hand has been a bit off in that shooting circle. I wonder if he's a bit nervous.
Definitely bound to happen at this point of the competition, and all teams will suss each other out over this first couple of days. Coaches want to make sure that all of the athletes see a lot of court time, really ease into the competition. But if this is any indication of what we're going to see in this division over the next few days, I am very excited. Smarless, ball in hand. Frakes smothers that first phase. Calm from hand. Finn Riley gets a tip.
Had the easy option of Meldrum front, but Russell Atai wanted hand on the other side of the circle.
They look so much prettier when they go into the backspace.
Off again from hand. Meldrum picks up the rebound though. Easy for him.
Bryant again.
Great hands from De La Rosa. Easy pass off the pool. Zelensky almost getting another tip there.
ACT coming down, trying to create some pressure, and that they do. Butler. Willison. Ball goes across the court. Riley. Really patient, and hand will pluck that out of the air. Meldrum, comfortable mid-range. Victoria absolutely responding here. Taking almost the biggest lead of the game. A 7-goal conversion, currently leading by 3. Ball goes into the pocket. De La Rosa picks it off, not to be. Really good effort there. McLeish. Lovely transition from the Victorians. Meldrum swings the ball wide. McLeish just trying to feed his teammates onto the circle edge. And the umpires just call time. 25 seconds to go. Can the ACT convert one more goal? And a lovely tip. Beautiful pressure.
10 seconds left. Victoria trying to keep their calm.
They'll want to convert here. 4 to go. Meldrum will turn. And he finishes.
And that's the quarter. Victoria pulling back their lead to 35 to 31.
A fabulous quarter by the Victorians. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with you for what is bound to be a fabulous fourth quarter.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Victoria app today.
And we are back, about to head into what will be a fabulous fourth quarter of netball here at the AMNA Championships. My name's Renee. I'm joined here by Ben from Victoria, and we're watching ACT Griffins take on the Victorian under-17s. Vic had a really fabulous third quarter. They turned around a 4-goal deficit and turned that into a 4-goal lead. So this is likely to be a really intense fourth quarter of netball. While we've got a moment, obviously wanted to thank our sponsors, Time Umpire, Strapdoor, TLC and the Victorian Government for making this competition possible. Neither team making too significant a change across the court. We see Bugden re-enter for the ACT Griffins. Frakes jumps back into centre. Willison, Riley and Butler maintain their positions in the back end. Any changes in the Victorian squad?
Not in our attacking third. We've still got Hand, Meldrum, Russell Atai and Somalis. Dawson has come back into the goalkeeper. McLeish is staying in that wing defence and Zelensky is staying in that goal defence.
And Bugden sinks another goal. ACT very lucky to have two very similar tools in that goal shooter position. I thought De La Rosa did a fabulous job while he was on the court, displayed some really great athleticism. And he'll be given a well-deserved break for Bugden to come back on. The Victorians, Meldrum really calm, maintaining that 5-goal lead. The ACT team is going to have to pull something out to turn this around, but we have 13 and a half long minutes to go. And picked off.
And picked off again. Back and forth between these teams, score and on the court.
Ball goes high. Bugden a little bit further out than he normally likes. He will line up.
Zelensky picks up the rebound. Samalis then to McLeish right on the transverse.
Very clever footwork there from McLeish. He was moving so quickly. I was almost certain he was going to step. Patient. Meldrum rolls his hips. Finds hand at the post. Disrupted by Butler.
Russell Atai was smart to leave that one. Willison had tapped it. He's going to take it on the baseline.
Riley smothering that baseline. Defensive effort really strong here. Riley runs through, but Meldrum finishes. Victoria wanting to make this 2 centre passes in a row. Ashton Paul will tip. Hopefully some patience here by the ACT team. Victoria applying a lot of pressure. Bugden.
Zelensky tried predicting it, but he still got the rebound off to Dawson.
Zelensky. Such athleticism and an ability to get up. You could see that it really disrupted Bugden's shot technique. So sometimes you don't need to get a rejection, just to slightly cause havoc. Frakes will go through deep on second phase. ACT working hard to try and find the circle edge. Poole.
Great take, Bugden, over both Dawson and Zelensky. Quick pass off to Poole.
If I were Bugden, I'd probably say to Poole, please don't put me under that much pressure. But like I said, he's a pretty cool cucumber down there and goal shooter. And Poole is turning over so much ball that he gets to throw whatever he wants at this point. Butler, really tall hands. Handle finish it though. Victoria still leading by 5. 10 minutes to go. Riley. Fakes will send the ball. Bugden out high. Sends it across the circle. And a sweep by the goal shooter. Bugden really just displaying his athleticism. And Paul will finish it off.
Bugden's got great movement around that circle, getting to all these spots. They haven't really found a way to stop him just yet.
Only his second AMNA championships. A really exciting young athlete for the ACT. Riley transitions. Bryant has found that circle edge all day.
Great reach from Bugden. Easy range.
And here come the Griffins. Can they make it 3 in a row? Bryant, calm. Oh, so close from McLeish. He is watching Bryant, and you can see he so desperately wants to pick something off in the air. I'd say this is where we'll see some of his athleticism really on show.
Great composure from this Griffins team. They're really evaluating all their pass options before letting go of that ball. It's really smart netball that they're playing.
Russell Atai. Lovely ball just finding the top. Straight into the post. Meldrum will be very comfortable from there. He's really impressed me in this second half of netball. Frakes. Unfortunately, was expecting Bugden to be in the back space. Bugden said it was right in front of you. Victoria on the run. Umpire says the ball went out of court. Frakes just finds some back space. Victoria mostly playing a man, but McLeish just having a float through the midcourt, and he almost got to it. Umpire calls time.
Riley has been everywhere on this court, getting every second ball, holding his own against these tough Victorian defenders.
Oh, a great read. Unlucky. Ball goes high. And they finish. Ball in the hands of Victoria with only a 2-goal lead. ACT has tried to chip it back. Willison just applying a little bit of pressure up high. Hand very clever. Draws Butler wide, opens up Meldrum. Victoria leading by 3. Mountford just throwing on the goalkeeper bib. He'll rejoin us on court. Bryant, nice and calm. We've seen a stellar 60 minutes out of Dylan Bryant here today. He is an absolute workhorse in that wing attack bib. And Willison takes a well-deserved break. Handel will rejoin us in wing defence. Just some fresh legs, I imagine. Willison was doing a really fabulous job at applying pressure.
Bit of miscommunication there between Frakes and Poole.
Victorians on the run.
Meldrum with the quick put up. He's happy with that. He's looking at the Victorian bench.
Looks at his coach. Says, I hope you liked that. And Handel. Bodies going left, right and centre on this court. 6 minutes to go.
Great shot from Meldrum.
Victoria takes a 5-goal lead.
ACT centre. And there's Mountford in goalkeeper in for Zelensky.
Beautiful ball to the baseline. Paul takes a mid-range shot. Both benches very, very vocal here today. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Frakes. Smarlos will send it back to McLeish, who finds him on circle edge. And Meldrum. That is a beautiful hold, particularly from a goal attack. Finn Riley take a bow.
Great fight.
Contorted his body over the top of Meldrum.
Making himself an option for every ball, Riley.
That is a lovely tussle. Disrupted. Ball's on the baseline. Ashton Poole, very clever. Looked up high, drew the defender's vision, and a small ball into Bugden on the baseline. Can ACT make it 2 in a row? Frakes. Ball in hand. Samala's doing a really good job of keeping Frakes off the circle edge. He knows exactly where he wants to go. Bugden goes up.
Pulls in his zone. Zelensky out of play.
A few hands on hips across the court. We've got some tired athletes. 4.5 minutes of this game to go. Victoria leading by 2. Bryant, the elevation. The ACT bench is up. They are loud. Ball goes high. And Bugden finishes.
Great play. Credit to Bryant for that intercept. He looks like he could go for another game straight after this.
I think he could go for 2 or 3 a day if I know him. He is insanely fit.
He's calm, he's collected, he knows where he needs to be. He's making himself an option on every ball.
We've seen the ACT Griffins head into the gym this year, expanding their program, doubling their court sessions. I think we're seeing a lot of that translate out here on court. Bugden strong.
This
Ball
could
will
level
finish.
43 to 43. Victorian Centre, 3.5 minutes left.
Samalis on the run. Finds his way to circle edge. Meldrum, he'll be comfortable there. Very clever pass. Ball goes high. Butler taps it out of court.
Give and go for Hand.
Mid-range, Finn Riley. Accidentally collects Meldrum on the way through. And very clever from Meldrum. He'll just finish it off. Let's see if the Victorians can stay composed. Vic leading by 1. ACT.
Taking their time, moving it down the quarter.
Little miscommunication there between Handel, Riley and Frakes. McLeish finds Samalis in the pocket. Hand is out. A lot of bodies. Handel converts the ball. Exactly what we want to see from a captain, really leading by example. The athletes all pointing at the umpires, hoping that they'll call it their way. 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go in this game. Victoria leading by 1.
Samalis. Big intercept there.
Read that beautifully. And a lovely touchy feed from Hand. Shooter to shooter pass.
Meldrum puts it up, putting Victoria up by 2 with their centre pass.
Frakes throwing everything he has at this game.
It's looking panicky from both sides. They know there's only a minute and a half left. Off from Hand, Meldrum pulls it in. And that's Victoria up by 3.
Frakes leaves the court. Hobbles a little bit, goes straight to the physio. Willison entering into centre. Bryant. Bugden out. Bugden will turn. Very clever. Addresses Poach long range, finds Paul.
Under a minute now. Paul drops it to 2. Victorian ball. 50 seconds left.
ACT needs an intercept here. 45 seconds is certainly long enough to get 2 goals and level this score. But ACT will need to get a turnover in the next 5 to 10 seconds. And there it comes.
Mistake
Umpire
there.
doesn't call time. Riley on the move. Willison. Victoria doing a really great job at slowing this up. Bryant. Bodies flying everywhere.
And that might be the push. Umpires hold time. 15 seconds left. Victorian ball in the defensive side. Slensky through to Russell Atai. Hands got it on circle edge. They're taking their time. 5 seconds. Meldrum's got it. And that's in. And that's the game. 47 to 44. Victoria wins.
Congratulations to the Victoria under-17 team. I must say, an exceptional effort from ACT, particularly by comparison to last year's tournament. I think we've seen a lot of progression in this side. And like I said, if this is round 1, day 1, we are in for an absolute cracker. Ben, tough gig. Who's your MVP for today?
I think the entire team was very impressive that whole game. I think I would have to give it to Riley, though. His movement throughout the court, he was every option, and his defensive pressure in that circle really made it a task to get those leads So I'd have to give it to Riley.
Definitely his turnover rate. I think he'll be pretty happy with his stats today. Look, so many fabulous athletes from the Victorian team. I particularly loved watching Lane in that first half. I think he was fabulous. He was a pillar of stability for Victoria as they just weathered the ACT over the first 30 minutes. But honestly, I think you could pick 14 MVPs out here today. What a fabulous game of netball. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Renee Pickering. It's been a pleasure commentating for you today. Thank you, Ben, for joining me.